All right. Alrighty then, let's get down to it. You know, I was gonna save this for the Josh Houselander and Ferretti Hours radio show, but I just think this is too good and saucy not to share. And I was funny, Patrick again, good old, smelly white wing boy tuna melt, Denton out there. It's funny. I was thinking that he's sitting there and he's saying that, if we all have anything to say to his face or say to him, give him a phone call on the phone. Hey, Patrick, you never take phone calls. You don't take text messages. And one of these days, Josh, myself, and other people are going to sit down live on stream and embarrass the hell out of you and show everybody all the call records of proof that you don't call people back, you don't take phone calls, you don't respond to text messages. You are the biggest compulsive uh, pathological liar I have ever encountered in my entire life. You also sit there and talk about theatrics. You're the most theatrical person on all of social media and entertainment, and that's not a good thing because you try to bash what people do, and then you say that they're all theatrics and we're all big children. Well, what about you? All you do is continue to talk about the whole Billy Mitchell thing, showing you're obsessed with it. You bash my show, you bash the XCast, showing that it's more relevant than you claim. Why watch it? And don't say it was forwarded to you, Patrick. Nothing was forwarded to you. You were watching. You were watching all night long. You and Kat were copying the transcript. I would bet any amount of money on it. Like I said, we were going to leave this for the show, but it's just better to just get this out now. I mean, really, what's wrong with you? What is it? We already know, we've already been forwarded about the storage lockers. You're losing money, okay? Then you talk about your handouts and everything else, and then talk about that there was money and gifts that you would have taken if other people didn't take it, which proves you're one of the 18 people that would have taken money or have taken money when given to you to lie, cheat, do whatever it takes to get ahead. You're bashing Billy because you wanted to be like Billy, and now that Billy's been caught, now it's just about your turn to be caught. And believe me, it's all going to come down, Patrick. I've said this before. There's going to be some stuff coming, and I got to tell you, it's going to be saucy. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people are not expecting what is coming. It's going to be fucking epic. I can't wait until it's done. There's a lot of work involved. We want to do things right, the people that are doing it this time. And, it's going to be everything from private messages to old archived posts and postings and talks and insults and rule changing and cheating and self-entering scores and everything else known to man. But I just find it funny that you say that nobody calls you, nobody talks to you on the phone. We've all tried to call you, we've all tried to talk to you on the phone. We just love that you are Mr. Opposite of everything you say. By the way, who takes a barbed wire on a baseball bat, sticks it in someone's crotch, and then sniffs it? What are you going to tell me? That was part of the act? I can tell you right now, Patrick, I wouldn't take a barbed wire with a baseball bat in a wrestling match and stick it up my favorite female wrestler's crotch and then sniff it. Okay? That is the most disgusting thing in the world. No amount of money could give me the satisfaction to do such a thing. We know something's very wrong with you. Even people in that wrestling match were calling you the R word. Don't want to say it here on camera because then it might get my YouTube video pulled. I mean, obviously, as you can see, Daffy's right next to me, and he'll tell you straight up that there's so many morons in the world and people. I mean, I'm sure that if Daffy was a real person, besides being a fictional character that is played by an actual real person, I wonder if Daffy was real, how he would feel about today's world. Yeah, I know. You keep bashing the president, too, about video games and everything else. Once again, you claim you don't like the president, you don't like the way the country's being ran, yet you live off the system. I just find this whole thing comical. The whole thing is so funny to me. Just keep digging, keep doing what you're doing. You're not part of video gaming. You never have been, and you have not always have been either. You didn't pick up a controller till 2006, 2007 when the King of Kong came out, okay? And you were sniffing jock straps, living off your wife, like you still do to this day. Okay? So bury your head in the sand, enjoy your little 2x4, and that's basically it. I just wanted to make this quick. I mean, like, I'm just, I just want everybody to know. It's ridiculous that he sits there and he talks that our shows are niche, and then what does he do? He talks about it. Also, you keep saying you'll never, ever, ever speak of the organization of Twin Galaxies ever again in your lifetime. You have said this now, Patrick, about 3-4 dozen times, at least. Yep. Just like, when you do your postings, 16 times a day because nobody pays attention to certain things, so you want them to pay attention, so you keep posting it. Like I said, you've said this a million times, and today you talked about the organization of Twin Galaxies again, just by talking about Billy Mitchell. He's still part of Twin Galaxies till he's banned. You're basically bashing the people that are in charge of removing the score, keeping the score, banning him, or whatever. Stop lying. Stop saying you're never going to talk of the organization again. If you're really never going to talk of the organization again, then get yourself out of social media, off yourself from entertainment, okay? Nobody wants you. Nobody wants any part of you. You have no show in the works. You don't have any gigs in the works. You're not going to any events. You didn't take a break. People caught on to you and who you are. Soon they're going to catch on to Richie, Paul, Walter, Billy, all these people. They're going to catch on to all of them. And eventually none of them are going to be going anywhere. Just like, Jack Nicholson said, you're not going anywhere. Why don't you go fast forward and go see, and you'll see what I mean. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out.